Here's our take on the 2023 BMW M2's exterior, interior, engine, drivetrain, and what this car is like as a daily driver. They say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Well, for us, these eyes are beholding beauty. We love the overall design of the second generation M2. First generation didn't really resonate with us, but for this car, we love the front end, how aggressive it looks, and how nice the front grille is. Love the back end with those quad tailpipes back there, and the hourglass sort of middle that it has. And then when you wrap this thing in a Zandvoort Blue Non-Metallic paint, which is no cost option, it really does set this thing off. All the time we've been driving this, the quantity of thumbs up has been non-stop because this car looks great. Add in the M Light Alloy jet black double spoke wheels and the beautiful BMW M50 year emblems, and we think this is one of the best looking M coupes on the road today. The interior of this car is thoroughly modern and premium. This all-new curved display with iDrive 8. We used to measure these things in inches. Now we're measuring them in feet. This thing is more than 2 feet long. It's 27 inches when you add in the driver information cluster and the central information display. It's more than 2 feet, and it is stunning. The graphics are beautiful. Get into the car and the M logo comes up and the M2 starts spinning here, and then just the radio functions, and it's as pretty as you're going to see anywhere. And really, the BMW have done an amazing job with this all-new curved display. These standard M Sport seats are extremely comfortable, infinitely adjustable, they look great, provide plenty of support. If you're going to spend a lot of time on the track, you may want to opt for the M Carbon seats, but they are part of carbon packages that cost $10,000 in the United States and about $13,000 in Canada. So that's really going to up the ante on this car. But if you want really incredible seats, and we've had them, we had them in the M4, and they are quite something. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with these seats. They look beautiful and they're comfortable, and they are really great for the base seats. A couple of the major options we have on this car are the Harman Kardon surround system, which sounds great. We also have the heads-up display, which is very useful. And we have the parking assist, which is always welcome when you're trying to park this thing as far away from anybody as humanly possible. The rear seats are quite nice, quite small, and anyone who's going to sit in there is not going to want to sit in there for very long, and hopefully they're not going to be very big. This car really is well suited for 1 or 2 people because it is the smallest coupe that BMW is offering. As far as the engine is concerned, you're getting the same engine you get in the BMW M3 and M4, but this one has been slightly detuned. You get 453 horsepower, 406 pound-feet of torque. Gives you plenty of power and performance. 0 to 60 in just over 4 seconds with the 6-speed manual, and 0 to 60 in just under 4 seconds with the 8-speed automatic. And it sounds great. What could be better than a front-engine rear-wheel drive layout with a 6-speed manual transmission? And in this particular case, it's the 6-speed manual transmission because it's a little on the rubbery side. If you want to set the fastest lap times on a track day, opt for the 8-speed auto because that is going to help you accomplish that. But if you want a really engaging daily driver, get the 6-speed. Yes, it feels a little bit rubbery, and you may leave that dealership going, oh no, I made the wrong choice, but you didn't. Living with this car, you get used to it. It's rubbery, it's very soft, it's very easy to change gears, and you get used to it. The clutch is a little bit sensitive. Man, the take-up is just, it all takes a little bit of getting used to. But once you do, you will love it. And if you are a die-hard manual transmission owner, this is the route to go. The auto rev matching, or as BMW calls it, gear shift assist, works great. Using it right now, it's flawless. It never makes a mistake like we do. Easy to turn off, just go into the settings, or I've actually got my M1 set up so that it goes into sport mode with the auto rev matching, and I've got M2 set up so that it takes away the auto rev matching. So, but the gear shift assist works really well. These 19 and 20 inch M light alloy jet black double spoke wheels look fantastic, and they are wrapped in Pirelli P0 275/35 19s up front and 285/30 20s in the rear. And again, they are very communicative, and the rear end of this car does like to tell you what's going on. Yikes. This also has the M Sport differential, the adaptive M suspension, and the M Drive Professional with the drift analyzer. I mean, how much fun is that? When you're in a controlled environment, set up your drift analyzer and see the angle of drifts you've been able to accomplish, and see how long, how many meters or how many feet you've been able to accomplish that. So that's just awesome. You also get a 10-position M traction control, so you can dial this thing up just the way you want. Is the 2023 M2 a good daily driver? And the answer is 100%, unless you live in a climate where you have heavy winters and the front engine rear-wheel drive layout. And again, this is the only M coupe that you can get that doesn't have all-wheel drive, and it's a great thing. But if you live somewhere where you've got heavy winters, this thing's going to be parked for a few months, probably. You could venture out in it, and it would definitely be entertaining. If you live in a climate where you don't have much winter, then this thing is a fantastic daily driver. Again, as long as there's only one or two or 2.5 of you, because this car is the smallest coupe that BMW makes. So it's a very practical daily driver. And one of the things that is most engaging about this thing is this key, comfort access proximity key. You show up within 5 feet of the driver or passenger's door, and the car knows you're coming, and it unlocks. You open up the door, you get the M graphics on here, you get the M2 graphics on here. The music starts playing just where you left off, and it really is like the car is in sync with you. It's an amazing feeling. And then when you're done, fill your hands with whatever it is you've got and leave the car and just walk away, and you don't even have to think about it, and it locks itself. It's so convenient, and not a lot of manufacturers offer this, but it really does elevate the whole driving experience and make this practical as a daily driver, because the car really does feel like it's in sync with you. The comfort key or proximity key or whatever it is, like it's extremely convenient to have. Base price in the United States is about $62,000 US, and the base price in Canada is about $76,000 Canadian. Load it up and get those carbon fiber packages, etc., and you're going to be spending over $75,000 in the United States and over $95,000 in Canada. So not inexpensive, but you get what you pay for. This is a premium product, no question about it. The other thing is fuel economy. You're going to get about 16 miles per gallon in the city and about 24 miles per gallon on the highway, and combined it's about 19. So, you know, a 400 and plus horsepower engine is going to drink a fair amount of fuel. If you're in the market for a premium performance sports coupe, you must put the 2023 BMW M2 on your list of cars to test drive. This car is fantastic, and if you live in the right climate and you're a small family or individual, it is great. The big question becomes for you, do you get the manual or the automatic? I would personally get the manual because I just love them. But again, you've got to be a diehard. If you want those fast lap times, get the automatic and the paddle shifters. Thanks for watching. Please hit those like and subscribe buttons. Drive safely, and we'll see you soon.